Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Now, this is, first off, don't know this video is going up. Hopefully the channel still exists. I think it will, because he's doing really good, doing great work. If you enjoy my oddball comic things, when I'm trying to talk about stuff that ain't Marvel or DC, it ain't, Cape Comics, check out Tom's Comics Curios, or Comic Curios, on YouTube here. Just put in Tom's Comic Curios, and it'll pop up. Buddy of mine lives up in Canada, does these great long-form essay videos on just like comics that people have forgotten about or never knew about. Like, it shocked me one time when he did one that was kind of hard, not kind of unknown comic. Oh, I actually have an issue of that somewhere. He's done like Laughing Gas and Blackthorn, which I've done. So he prompted me into getting some issues doing one on that. So this is dedicated to Tom here. Because I don't know up in Canada how well was British comics distributed, UK comics. Down here in the States, I grew up in Mississippi, grew up on the coast. I was lucky. I had a comic shop I could get to probably, let's just say, I probably got there about 12 times a year. Not every month. Sometimes I'd make it more than once a month. Sometimes I'd go 4 or 5 weeks, And the owner was cool about it. He knew my situation. He knew when I come in, I'd have, at least $20 to $30 on me, so I get that much out of my pull box. And if I had money left over, I spend it in the store. He would recommend UK comics to me, like he's in 2000 AD. He's the one that told me about Warrior, and like when Miracle Man was getting published over here in the States, he was like, "Hey, trust me, check this out." It was issue 2, I think it was out, and he hooked me up with issue 1 for cover price or a little bit over. My memory's foggy. This guy was from the UK. The story I've always heard is that he met a woman over there, was from the States, that was in the Air Force, and married her, and she got moved to Keesler Air Force Base in Biloxi. So he opened up. It was a comic shop. And then, during the comic boom and bust of the early mid-90s, he tried to make like an import tea shop, and it just bombed. But these are some UK comics, published over here in the States. So we're going to start off with, we'll do it this way. Pull them out of there. I got 5 comics here. This is going to be 2 issues first here of Robo Hunter, issues 3 and 4. These are from Eagle. These are $1 a piece. And what these were reprints in color of stuff from 2008. Robo Hunter. This guy, he hunted robots. Kind of like Blue Collar Blade Runner. We got John Wagner doing script, Ian Gibson on the art, letterer Steve Potter, Ian Gibson on the color. And this was this Eagle Comics IPC magazines, blah, 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 monthly, printed in the U.S. Excuse me. And it's on better paper than what you're getting, because this was, what year was this? 84. It's on better paper than you're getting on U.S. Comics at the time. Looks great. And this is one of the little series I knew nothing about. Because all I really knew about from 2000 AD was, of course, Judge Dredd and Slain and Nemesis and all that. And I got a 2000 AD, World Cup special issue. Got it cheap. I was just going to check it out. It had a big story about him investigating, the soccer or football, as they call it, and the future is all done by robots. And he's investigating, oh, God, look at that thing. It's like a manta ray crocodile. That is wicked looking. Good art on this. And quite a few pages. And there's no, there's no ads. And we got we got a Harlem Heroes, which is like their death sport kind of football thing. And this is Tom Tully's in the script. We got art and lettering by Dave Gibbons. Yes, pre-Watchmen Dave Gibbons. And it's, okay, that's Dave Gibbons' art. In color, well done. Transatlantic Tom. I love the Siberian wolves. Look at that. And I don't know how long this run went. There's Nemesis the Warlock, which I don't think I've... Kevin O'Neill, that's why I knew it. Okay, 32 pages, 4 color, Baxter Paper Monthly, $1.50. So this is not $1.50, but it's just 32 pages. And there was no ads that I saw. So put that this. And then we got this one. This is a little beat up. And this one is same creative team. It's probably the next installment. So 2080 was kind of like blue collar sci-fi, dark humor. Imagine if Doctor Who, Red Dwarf, Blake 7, and all that had unlimited budget. That's what 2000 AD was. The Copacabana Samba. God, that's a suit so ugly even Brandon Turner won't wear it. Total War. Is this the whole issue? Is just this? No? Okay. We got another. Oh, we got the next Harlem Man. Look at this Judge Dredd cover. Look at Brian. Is that a Brian? That's a Brian Boland cover. Look at this. We got some more Dave Gibbons Harlem Heroes. Just great stuff, man. Gorgeous art. That's the next issue, definitely. I might see how many there, because I don't think this Robo Hunter run lasted a super long time, so I might see how many more there is and grab. Okay, the next, and this is, I know it's a 6-issue miniseries, and this is based on a sci-fi book series, which I actually knew about the series before I knew about this comic. It's a Henry Harrison book, The Stainless Steel Rat. There was this girl, her name was Brooke. She was like a year or so younger than us. Annoying as hell. Like, we were in 9th grade, she was in like 7th grade, just annoying. And she was in the gifted classes with us, so I had to put up with her fairly often. But she was a little sci-fi nerd, loved Stainless Steel Rat. And she was that girl that, between 9th and 10th grade, comes to high school when she's in 10th grade and, like, changed her look. It's like, oh my God, Brooke's, like, really, really pretty. And she kind of hid her sci-fi nerdom and, like, became kind of the semi-popular girl. And these I've not read. Out of all these, I've read one of these, I think one of these Robo Hunters and one of the other ones I got here. But look at this art. I don't know who did it, but we're going to find out. So let's put that one to the side. Issue 4 and issue 6. And it's only 6 issues, so I got a third of it. Kevin Costner. Carlos Erzquera. He did a lot of 2000 AD art, lettering, Pete Knight, color. And this was 86. So this is later than those others. And I don't really know the whole thing behind the Stainless Steel Rat. I just know people rave about it. I got an uncle. I mentioned my uncle that takes me a lot of horror movies and stuff like that when I was a kid and sci-fi. He loved it. This is one of those when I get the folder, I'm like, hey, you want to borrow this and read it? Gorgeous art, though. And the coloring looks good, because a lot of this was black and white. 2000 AD was mostly black and white back in the day. Strodium Dog, Judge Dredd's Crime Files, Alan Grant and Alan Gibson. That's another Carlos Esquerra. Judge Dredd, John Wayne, Alan Grant, and Ron Smith. There's a cover issue 5, which I don't have, Election Day, and then we got Strodium Dog. And this is issue 6. And these are all, like, I'll go on eBay every once in a while, hey, I want like 5 pounds of random comics. This stuff comes up, like, oh, okay, this is stuff that gets held on to, whereas I sift through it. Good read. I mean, it probably ain't worth nothing. Who knows, they might be. Same creative team. It's just like 32 full pages of this. This woman reminds me of Contessa, what's her name, out of the old Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff that Stranko did. Like, the hair's different, but everything else, look at that. Space shuttle coming in. Hot and heavy, baby, hot and heavy. And, like, does he time travel? Like, I'm not really sure. It's one where I want to get the rest of this so I can sit down and read it and know what the hell's going on. Wait, whoa. Oh, he gets shot and then it ends. Early cases, Strodium Dog. Okay, then of course, I mentioned it. Judge Dredd. This is Judge Dredd issue 1, 5-issue mega series. The Judge Child Quest. $1.50, so. And that is a Brian Boland cover, which is what made it stand out for me. Look at that. I've never seen him. All right, so this is part 1. This was a August 84, so does that predate the Robo Hunter? It does. This is the month before that Robo Hunter. Okay, this was on better paper. So Brian Boland does 7 pages. Ron Smith does some pages. Mike McCann does some pages. Okay, shit. We only get 7 pages of Brian Boland. Damn. John Wagner writing. Colorist is Mike McCann. So, gorgeous Brian Boland artwork. And Dredd is one, I've probably out of all this 2000 AD, I've read the most Dredd, even though I'm really a big fan of Road Trooper. Road Trooper is one that I have not read all of it, I've read a good chunk. I've already read a bigger percentage of his stuff than Dredd, because Dredd has so much more. I mean, Dredd has been going on since... I'm trying to think, did Judge Dredd start in 70... I don't know exactly when Judge Dredd started, it was in the 70s. I'm like, he's one of the characters like, I think we're like the same age. And this guy, I don't know why, honestly, it reminds me of Alfred E. Newman. Or this guy that we know is Nicholas Bat. Whoever did the coloring did great. I love this color. Judge Dredd spreads law to the outer world. It's coming in Judge Dredd Quest next month. Oh. Is that supposed to be Reagan? Probably. And if you don't know the Judge Dredd thing, if you haven't seen the movies, it's basically the entire eastern seaboard of the United States is Mega City 1. And he's judge, jury, and executioner. Like, cop, lawyer, judge, and then he kills you if you're found guilty and deserve it. So yeah, I mean, look at, like I said, great art. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what they're asking for stuff like this now. I usually, when I find them in stores, they're in the dollar bin, so I'll grab them. But it might be one of the things where, no, they want a little money for them. And this is one of those that I'm just waiting on Cartoonist Kayfabe to do a little spotlight on Eagle Comics, and the prices just go. That's the only. I love their stuff. That's the only drawback right now is if you do not kind of know stuff in advance, you end up paying. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up. There it is. Leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. I will talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.